Would you believe this was a hoarder's house? That I was a hoarder? Or maybe technically still am? Let me explain how I became a hoarder and how I'm managing to create a clean and tidy home to get out of that horrible situation. If you don't know my channel yet, I am a recently diagnosed autistic woman with a dash of ADHD and quite some issues in the executive function part of my brain. In my case, I have issues with lower levels of both serotonin and dopamine, the first making me vulnerable to depression, the latter causing issues with, for example, movement, like getting up to do things like cleaning or cooking even. Shopping can release dopamine in your brain, so guess what I started doing? The problem being that lower dopamine levels can also cause problems with impulse control and not being able to accurately assess the financial side of things. So if you think hoarders must be rich, guess again. Often hoarders are in debt because of it. Depression made me stop caring. Executive dysfunction made me stop being able to plan, organize, and get up and do something about the mess I was in. Until I realized that the mess was actually the cause of so many of my issues. I couldn't clean because cleaning required a lot of steps due to all the stuff I needed to move or sort through first. I wanted change, I just didn't know how to. And I know now that my brain actually prevents me from being able to organize such huge tasks. Because important parts of my brain that makes other people able to do so are missing in my case. At some point, I learned to get up the second I noticed I was able to. Because even though I read in a lot of comments on social media that what's also called ADHD paralysis is fake, because we're not actually paralyzed, it is a, luckily temporary, form of paralysis. Imagine that. Executive dysfunction paralysis is real. So the second I felt I could get up, I did. And that's when change started happening. I found out about what's known as body doubling. Body doubling can help you start new projects and hopefully even finish them. Because whereas my type of brain has issues with self-motivation, external motivation does work. Having someone else work alongside with you, either physically or virtually, can boost productivity and help you to actually get up and do things. So I started sharing my journey on Facebook at the time. Because of all the motivational comments I got, I managed to clear a lot of clutter. Imagining other people being happy with my things helped me releasing them. Whereas imagining how a clean and tidy home would feel helped me get rid of obvious trash like broken things and packaging. Right then and there, I chose my mental health over all the stuff I had. Let that sink in. I chose my mental health over all the stuff I had. And now, for example, filming this and hoping it might help someone works kind of the same way. And maybe this video and other videos on my channel will do so for you too. So please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, because being in this situation has taught me a lot and I would love to share, create awareness, and make you feel understood. Our homes are not containers for stuff. They aren't a storage facility. They are supposed to be a place where we can rest, calm our busy minds, recharge. Instead, we surround ourselves with stuff we don't need, either because of impulse control issues, to satisfy our brain with a dopamine hit from shopping, to fill a void. But as everyone in the situation probably knows on some level, the dopamine hit won't last long, and that void won't ever be filled with buying more stuff. Trust me, I've tried. Rather, it'll make us feel worse, because that sense of calm we seek in our homes is far away, hidden underneath all that clutter, making our brain even more chaotic and causing restlessness. It's the reason we need to make room for that sense of calm, rather than for more stuff. To make room for making cleaning easier because of having less stuff, rather than making room for new boxes to be able to organize all our stuff. Because those boxes might make the clutter look more neat, but it's still there, cluttering both your home and your brain. Because in case you didn't realize, clutter does clutter your mind as well. And if you already have a busy brain due to, for example, ADHD, you can be sure that the clutter is a huge part of it being even more chaotic. As for me, I've already experienced a huge change with my home being in a better state. My mind is still hectic, because that's just what dopamine settings of my brain do. But I notice a huge shift, because my surroundings are calm and I feel them making me calmer than I was before too. Let that too sink in for a bit. Because my surroundings are calm, I am calmer too. With that, I'd like to finish up this video. Leave a comment to share your experience if you'd like to do so, or let me know if this video helps you in any way, because I firmly believe that knowing where it comes from is a huge step towards a better life. I hope you'll have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!